Yo, what it do, cousins? It's your boy Benny Hunneds. What's up?
We in it?
We in this already.
I didn't even get like a countdown or nothing.
I was about to, man.
Okay.
Hey, man, we in this home, man. It's me. It's my brother. The funk is real. We got a special. Don't leave me hanging, my brother. Yeah, we got a special.
I thought he was pointing like, that's Elliot.
That's that nigga. Nah. Hey, man, we got a special guest with us, man. It's been dope to have you in the city throughout the week, man. The man, the myth, the legend, my man, Nathan Zed is in the building. What's up, baby, man? How you doing, bro?
Good to be here, bro.
How you liking the Dallas, man? How you like the Triple D?
I'm messing with it, bro.
Yeah.
I've never been to Texas at all.
Welcome, then. Welcome to the great state, man. Yeah, man. We got to get you around, though.
Nah, for real. Like, we haven't done shit for real.
You haven't like tried any food like barbecue?
No, we've been to Whataburger 3 times in 24 hours.
Yeah,
that's probably. I'm never going again. Honestly, I don't know. What else is? Wait, what'd you say? Barbecue? What?
You got to get barbecue, steaks.
Okay.
Some fried shit.
Yeah.
So I need some southern shit,
Like,
bro.
Yeah, for sure. We got you, bro.
cooking.
Okay, yes. Okay, after this, we going.
Yeah.
And then you got to hit Harry Hines.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, yeah. They got the massage parlors.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought
You got to hit that.
it's food and a massage? Or is it just a massage?
Yeah.
It ain't just a massage.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's make that clear.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. But
Man,
yeah.
it's a food and massage and a
Yeah,
plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dessert, all that.
Yeah, it's a
crazy.
sushi restaurant.
Dang.
Mad catfishing, man.
Yeah, man. But what brought you down here? Was it the tournament? What brought
Yeah,
you
it was
down
the tournament. BunaTime, they got me down here. I was doing a little event, Lift Yourself.
Dope.
They put me low-key first time. They said special guest Nathan Zed. I was like, oh shit, nigga. Like if I could just do this in life, like one of them Instagram girls is just like pull up to the club, like I'm gonna be here. That's it. Like that's all I need.
There you go.
But like it was a good like opportunity. I just wanted to be able to come to Texas.
Yeah.
I didn't get to go to the one last year, the tournament in Seattle.
Word.
Yeah, so I wanted to do that. I actually wanted to do that with my boy Sammy. We didn't get to do it last year, so I was like, fuck it. I invited him this year. We got to come together. Yeah, it's been a good time. I wish we were here for longer.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll come back soon. I need to go to like Austin or Houston or something, bro.
Yeah. You definitely got to check. I mean, Dallas and Houston are cool, but honestly, you got to hit Austin. Yeah.
Private city in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to, man. That's what's up, though. So how long you drive here for?
Wait, how long are we out here?
Yeah, like.
Okay, yeah, we only got like one more day. We're gonna leave tomorrow, actually.
Oh, shit.
Tomorrow.
I'm glad we got you then.
You find your Shakur?
No.
You know the app's out, baby. You ain't find
That's
your
not
one.
out.
Isn't
It is out.
You're lying.
Yes.
Y'all were talking about. They showed me a PowerPoint presentation, like talking about like they didn't show me no actual app. They're showing me like the what's it called? You know what I'm saying?
Like the blueprints.
Blueprints, exactly.
the mock-up.
Coming soon.
Yes. And they said this fall. I'm down to get that app immediately, bro. Let
about
me
to
get on
say,
the beta, bro.
You gonna be in there, right? We gonna have the star, like you gonna be one of the feature guests.
Oh nah, bro. I can't.
The Explore page. Nathan gonna be on the Explore page, like
Like, I'm on the app on your phone, like that's my
featured,
face right
yeah,
there, bro.
exactly. Like Tom. Everybody used to have Tom. They gonna have your ass as soon as you
God.
get in, man. That's tight.
Nah, bro. I gotta be low key on that kind of app, bro.
I'm saying, man. That's. Whew.
Now,
That's gonna be some trouble.
Imagine how many cousins you gonna run into on
That's
that.
the problem, bro. Have y'all even thought about that?
No, we gotta put we gotta get some what's that
That's gonna
shit
be
called?
the first question you ask somebody.
Filters. We need
No,
to-
not filters. The people that tell you your identity. Like we need to partner with them, get like some family tree shit going, make sure we straight.
Oh, some
Yeah.
the tree, the life.
You know what I'm talking about?
I forgot what it's called.
You like-
Lending tree.
No,
Oh, that's wrong.
The lending tree.
nigga try to get a loan. I want to buy a house, and I want to make sure it's not my cousin at the same time.
It's a one-stop shop. Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But that's gonna be trouble. I'm excited.
Yeah.
You already found your boo though. You heard that, right?
No way.
Yeah, they see we weren't invited to the beta. He's on the beta, and they already got a match and everything.
Yeah.
You found your boo from
From,
this app.
from the podcast, actually.
She's actually she couldn't be here because
Wait.
she you kind of have her spooked, man. She can't be around. She might melt.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
she get excited.
She likes you too much.
They sent the picture. They sent
We
the
did it
picture
for you,
in the
really.
group me.
Yeah, she That's why
She hit us with the water emojis.
yeah.
And y'all
Like
told her
legit.
not to come through.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
told her
like,
to come
nah,
through,
sorry.
but she was like she couldn't do it.
All right,
Just-
damn, we gonna pull up, nigga.
Yeah.
You got to hit her back with the drip emojis too.
Yeah.
The tongue.
I'll get you an
Eggplant.
Make sure
You got to send her the eggplant. Is that what niggas still do?
People still eggplant?
You be
It's
eggplant?
kind of a cliche at this
You
point.
look like you, because you're younger. You probably send eggplants. And
No, bro. That's some old head shit now. That's some people, that's like Facebook when they just catch on, like mad late.
Yeah.
Be like, oh shit, that's kind of clean. Let me send the eggplant emoji.
Yeah.
But it's like, damn, bro. Like, this nigga's still really doing this for real. I don't know. I can't be doing that.
How do you be hitting them?
How are you doing? Nah. How are you doing? Nah, bro. I'm all females, bro. All 2018. Not like on niggas, but like I'm all females. I'm taking a break from that whole scene, to be honest.
Yeah, bro.
I'm really like, I'm chilling, bro. Just to be like on myself, you feel me? There's, bro, like, no.
I'm loving me. I'm busy loving me.
Oh my God.
Don't nobody love me more than I
Damn,
do.
bro, the phrasing.
I love
We gonna
myself every
fix the
day.
phrasing. But no, man, it's like the fact that, like, bro, I have nothing to stress about right now, bro. It's no female stressing me out for real. And it's really a beautiful thing. And I really got to thank God. Yeah, no, that's it though, for real. Like, I'm just really trying to see how it goes for a year, just trying to focus on myself.
You just get out of a relationship or something?
Like
recently?
a year ago, yeah.
How long was that one?
It was like a year long. It was nothing
Everything
crazy.
is increments of a year for you.
It was not exactly a year. It was like 11 months. And it was like when I got out of it was basically it was like a year from now. It was last summer. Like right before the summer started. And I just had like the best summer of my life after that.
Oh yeah, you was
They started living their best life
you was
for
sweating
real.
out there. Why is it when we go single we start hoeing immediately?
Bro.
We're playing catch up.
Like, yeah, I got to make up for lost time.
I say we. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
generally
not me.
speaking. That's
Not me. Not I said at least.
I mean, you brought it up, so you can't run away from it, bro.
You really were the one that said we.
We got glasses on together, so I just assumed we was a team.
It was a boy band.
I thought we were doing this together, guys.
Nah, bro.
Auto-tune. Auto-tune this shit right now.
Anytime it's an awkward moment.
Make it more awkward. Make me sound like Travis Scott on this podcast, all right?
Oh my God. What about y'all? How y'all doing in terms of like relationship type shit?
Oh, man.
You said you found a boo. You for real?
Who found the
Who said that?
You.
Oh,
From the app.
Oh, the app? Yeah. Yeah.
All right, forget the app.
I don't want to talk too much about it because, you know.
Yeah, keep it low key.
It's my boo.
nah, man.
my boo.
Shit, I don't know. I don't know how that goes, man.
This week, if you don't find somebody this week, you wasn't trying. You didn't open your mouth. You didn't say hello.
Okay, that's good clarification.
Oh, open your mouth. Don't open your mouth and do that. And this thing all up in my mouth.
Yeah, no. You found not love, but lust out here, man. It's real, bro. Tournament week, really.
Nah, you
Who said
juice
it?
guy. You got the juice.
You straight up.
Oh,
Nathan
nigga.
Zed. Oh my god. Yeah.
You got.
Nigga, it's all kids.
Oh,
Nah,
okay.
bro. I mean, I'm not really, but like, I'm not trying to get with nobody that's like, nah, bro. I'm chilling. I'm honestly really chilling. Everyone's really nice, but like, I don't think I would get with no fan for real.
I mean, I'll get on that. That's separate. But just this week in general, even for the general population, you know what I'm saying? It's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It applies to this week, man. What happens at the tourney stays.
No, bro. I feel like everybody knows what's going on.
No.
Like
you
when you, I feel like it's
Do you
fam
not
type
recognize
shit, bro.
how trashed everybody is out there? Ain't nobody
That's a
remembering
fact.
none of
That's
that
a
shit.
I told you.
Nobody knows anything. They don't even remember what they
bro.
did, let alone what somebody else did.
You're right, man.
You seen the t-shirts? Habashahs be fucking.
That's a shirt.
Yeah, it's an actual
Not seen
t-shirt.
that shirt.
Oh,
Swear to
you see
God.
it? You buy it?
It's at the tournament.
How
Yeah.
much is it?
It's right by the spot with the sambusas. It's like right there. This big ass blue shirt. It's green, yellow, red, and blue.
Oh my.
Each letter is like Ethiopian Eritrean flag. It's just Habashahs be fucking.
Wow. You know, I'm home for the summer, so I don't know if I can be. I pull up, walk out of my room. My mom was like, "What?"
Fuck. What?
Is it in Fidel or like in?
No, it's in English.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dang.
so.
that's bold.
It really is. I don't. That's too bold for me. I can have.
Right.
You said it's usually it's like mostly younger fans. What do you like? Is it
I mean, yeah, it's a
YouTube,
lot of
Twitter?
people that like.
It's a lot of fucking people. I'm sorry, bro. How many you have at least what 500,000 people on Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter is like a 500,000.
And
YouTube is almost like basically 500,000. I'm low key like been struggling to get to 500,000 because I barely post. So it's like 490. And I'm like, nigga, like, can we just get to 500? Like, I honestly probably wouldn't post for a year if I got to 500K, but now I feel like I gotta try.
Yeah.
Let me just get to this 500K. But yeah, the one I'm struggling with is Instagram, bro. If I was like a cute female, it'd really be a
It's
wrap.
gone,
but,
bro.
You gotta take your shirt off. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Hey, bro,
No,
we
really,
just
like
in the
we
gym,
can,
like-
guys can do it, but you gotta, you gotta get on there, be all half naked juice guy type shit. You gotta do it.
All right, bro, the body not right there, but you know what I'm saying? Next year, he's not ready for summer 2019, you feel me? Niggas
Yeah,
gonna
bro.
pull up with the...
Oh, put the guns away.
Yeah.
Bro. You know, I know it's an open
open
carry.
carry. I was
It's
about to say,
Texas,
I
bro.
thought
We
it
good.
was.
Put the guns
Yeah, bro.
away.
He said, "I'm walking around outside with
Oh, I heard this
you."
was Texas. Dog.
That's crazy, bro. So, what's the craziest experience? You said that it's the kids wild out. I presume.
What you mean?
You're a younger demographic.
The thing
that
is,
fucks
it's
with you.
because it's like so many people that watch YouTube are like younger kids. I feel like it's not too many like old people watching YouTube anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like people are on Instagram, I think.
Yeah.
Like are like, you know, older. Not when I say older, like 20, like mid-20s, late 20s type. But there's a lot of
Thanks,
people,
bro.
Yeah, I was trying to like, I was like, damn, I'm with some old niggas. Like, I was trying to, no, I'm playing. I'm playing. I'm playing.
Nigga seasoned. Mature.
Right?
Choose better words, bro.
No, you're right.
Wise, my nigga, something.
Exactly. Nah, for real though. Like, just people that are like kids, like, it's not a lot of like mature type content, I feel like, on YouTube, for real.
Yeah.
That's why I try to do stuff that's like comedy, but also try to talk about real shit when it
Yeah.
comes to like, I mean, being Ethiopian in America, like trying to, there's like living in a white ass like neighborhood growing up,
For sure.
trying to assimilate with white people, that type of shit, and then like kind of finally realizing your own culture and being like, shit, this is lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I mess with this more than. I actually have more Abisha friends now in college than white friends.
That's
Like I might have one white friend. Appreciate you, Sean. You the one, bro. That's really it. It's kind of crazy because in high school there was barely any Abishas at all.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
I would be surprised. I mean, you're the DMV.
Yeah.
It's like Northern Virginia. I feel like I went to like, I went to Lake Braddock. So it's like it was majority white, but there was like a couple. I was one of the only black kids in like every class that I was in. Like I go to history,
Yeah.
they start talking about slavery, niggas turn around and like,
Yeah.
look, you know what
Yeah.
So
How do you feel about that, Nathan?
yeah, no, literally,
What
like
song?
anytime there'll be
I
something.
don't know.
Oh my god, bro! When it was like Black Lives Matter time, oh my god, bro! And it was like the only person that could talk about certain stuff was me. So that was annoying. But yeah, when I got to college, I was like, all right, I gotta find the niggas. It's time.
Yeah.
So because of the fact that I was literally looking for like Abisha friends when I got here, like that's why I feel like I barely have any white friends now. At least at school.
Sure.
But anytime I really try to make a white friend, they just do some reckless shit. I'm like, yo, you cool. And they just start saying nigga, like, like this one girl was like, she was talking to a friend and I, and she's just nigga. She's like, she calls us nigga. I'm like, all right, you gotta stop. Like, we're not fucking with it.
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, yo, like I low-key feel like the whip in my back every time you say that shit. Like, and then she got offended at us.
For being offended.
For being mad. Like, she was like, I'm not racist, like this and this. And she started getting mad at us. And I was like, all right. But basically what I'm saying is like, sometimes it's hard to really go into those relationships and be like, yo, I fuck with you, I trust you. And then they kind of like ruin that. But yeah, that's just like what I've experienced a couple times.
Yeah, because they be tripping. It's like, that's my nigga. You my friend.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
No, literally.
Separation. Yeah.
Sure. Not segregation, but there's a little bit of a separation.
All that unity, love.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Bring people together.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah.
Them niggas was hitting that shit, man. I was like, they cold, bro.
The call. What did we say last time? You know, Iskista is actually like a mating dance.
No way.
It's like
between.
birds.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know if you were gonna say like antelope. But like
Kind of antelope. Birds, right? Didn't you say it's like
I didn't say that shit.
somebody said down?
That shit cannot be real.
Like
Might have
somebody
been
said
fake
it. I
news.
remember
I
that.
apologize.
It was actually fake news. It was fake. I think fake news is the one who said it.
That was fake news?
We just gonna say her name is fake news.
Our name is fake news.
Yeah.
Her birth name.
It's just I don't want to say who it is, so we're just gonna say fake
All
news.
But it made a very valid point when she said, because I was like, damn,
It makes
it do look like a goddamn bird, like a peacock or some
Literally
shit.
though.
You know,
Man, I can't even do that shit for real.
you can't discuss that.
Barely, bro. Maybe if I was lit and I was like, oh, let's go. But then,
Like, you gotta be free of all inhibition
Exactly.
to really, like, I mean, like, you know.
to really be hitting it.
Yeah, you gotta just let them things go. You feel me? Yeah, you gotta let them things go. Even, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be out. You know, you can't just hold back and try to discuss that way. It ain't gonna. It's good. Then it looks
my
awkward. You
problem.
look all tight. You like.
Exactly.
Nah,
See, that's my
man.
problem. I be holding back a little bit. I gotta let it all go.
Yeah.
Tonight, you can let it all go.
That sounded like a beginning of an advertisement. Right. Tonight you can let it go.
Yeah. Say more. What do you mean?
Tonight.
All right, bet. We're gonna see.
Yeah, last night, man, you got to get it in.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, bro. One thing though, because we were talking about age difference or whatnot, but you started doing what you're doing at a really young age.
Yeah.
Like you didn't even look you were that young. Like you were that young, and then your subject matter didn't look like it was that young. Like
True.
from somebody who was that young. How? What made you actually even want to start doing that?
I mean, I always made like videos and stuff when I was a little kid. I would always get on. My family had like a little home video camera. I'll be like, like 7 years old, filming things, and there'll be like no editing, so it's like on a disc. Anything that gets messed up, I'm with my friends. That's going in. So that's like part of the movie.
Right.
My mom would have like a flip phone, and each video like films up to like 10 seconds, and I have like her whole storage is gone because I'm like putting like a bunch of. I was on Vine before Vine was Vine. Like, you know what I'm saying? That short form content, I was in there.
Yeah.
But basically, my parents wouldn't want me to put like myself on the internet until I got into high school. I really wanted to. You know who really inspired me the most? This is embarrassing, but Fred. Y'all remember Fred? Does anybody remember Fred?
From making the band?
No.
The nigga from Florida. That's just the nigga that was always getting in fights.
No.
Remember how young
It's some
you is,
white
bro,
shit,
making
bro.
the band. You know,
That was Fred.
Nah, never mind. But anyways.
fuck those.
Flintstone? I don't
No.
know. Freds.
Oh my God, that was a seasoned ass answer.
I'm about to say, there you go. You grow up, bro. You get it. You get it.
But no, I'm playing. Like, it was just some YouTuber. I was like 10 years old watching. I thought it was hilarious. And I wanted to post on YouTube. My dad said no. And basically what I did was I was like, all right, I'm going to do this low key, like behind the scenes. He's not even going to know. So what I thought was clever was I started uploading the video I made. And then I like put the Safari over Final Cut Pro. And I was like, I'm going to go make a sandwich. He's not going to find it. I come down. He's like, what is this? It's just like, he just moved it back. So he saw it and he got mad and everything. And then, but we basically were able to make a deal where like, cause I was 14 at the time, I would show them any video I would post before I posted it. And there'll be so many times where I post something or I was about to and I thought it was hilarious and they'll be like, you can't have this. You can't have this. And I'll be like, right, having hours for parents. Like all my white friends just post it, whatever they want.
Yeah.
But now it taught me like, you don't want to put everything out there. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things, bro, so many celebrities do like just be tweeting dumb shit and it gets them messed up.
Yeah.
So now I know like to think about what I say before
You're
I
supposed to
say
be your
it.
publicists, your managers before anything.
For real,
That's
bro.
tight.
Anytime I would even curse on Twitter, they'd be like, oh my God. It was really annoying as a kid.
Yeah.
Just like getting a text and be like, a screenshot of my tweet and be like, delete this. So,
Damn, that's
yeah,
deep.
bro.
My folks
First
don't
of all-
even know how to get onto it. I mean, they probably know how, but my
Yeah.
folks
They just
don't even
check
know
on me. And
Yeah.
I thought it was annoying before, but yeah, like I
Parents don't
said,
even know how to screenshot.
Hey, what?
low key, I'm surprised they actually knew how to do all this. But yeah, I really got to be thankful for them for that learning experience. Because that's some stuff you don't really, appreciate when you're a child.
For sure.
But when it comes to the subject matter, it's like when I start talking about certain things like Black Lives Matter, there was like one video I made about that. It's just like I needed an outlet to talk about certain things. It's not even like people were like, wow, you're so brave for talking about like blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, I just honestly was trying to like, I had nobody to talk to for real. So I was like, all right, let me talk to these random niggas on Twitter. And that's how I made a lot of friends on Twitter was like, there was other people that was getting stuff,
Yeah.
was woke. I hate that word, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Socially aware.
Yeah. There you go.
A lot of people, like the black kids, the few ones that at school did not understand, like they were all with the white people, like, yeah, Mike Brown was a little, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, y'all are, messing this up for me. Like, I can't like talk to you about anything so basically, yeah. I needed an outlet, so I talked about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I feel you, bro. And that just carried on for the next.
It's crazy, like the longevity, considering the fact that I barely upload.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually what I was going to get to because now it doesn't seem that you even have time to produce as much content? Like, how's
Bro, I
college
honestly
and
have
the
so much
balance?
time. I'm not even gonna lie.
Is it?
And I don't want to expose myself, but like I be chilling, bro. Like I be in my house just playing PlayStation. I'm like, dang, I should make a video. But what I realize is like, it really be stressing me out for real. What's this nigga giggling about? Bruh, snickering in the background. I'm mad we have these glasses on still. I don't too. Let's get it. Oh my god. We gonna keep it on? We keeping these on?
You can take them out, bro. Yeah, I ain't tripping.
For the sake of everyone that's watching, I need to keep these on.
Yeah, you got it. I feel the band just broke up. You the last one, bro. Solo careers.
Oh shit, I can see.
I never can say goodbye. No. Put it right back on.
HD up in this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, the bright ass lights. They don't know. We done upgraded. We got 3 lights now. Yeah. We used to have 0.
I was using the sun, the natural light.
Yeah, man.
That's honestly how I start. Like most of my videos, I had no lighting. They were like, "What equipment do you use?" I was like, "The sun." Like it's literally like it's the best. It's natural light.
Yeah.
But when it comes to what you were saying, like how I don't have that much time, the problem was, well, I'm afraid of graduating because I'm at school and it's like my excuse is like, "Oh, I can't post, guys. Like I got school."
Right.
But then summer started and I'm like, I still haven't posted. It's July. And I'm like, damn, what's my excuse right now?
Yeah.
And it's really just because like I realized how my priorities got messed up. Basically, I made a whole video talking about trying to be successful by a certain age. Like you feel like you got to be in a race with everybody and competing with everyone. And when you see someone that's younger than you being more successful, you look at your own life. You're like, dang, I didn't make it. And you start feeling like a failure. But I was like, no, life is not, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just go at your own pace and it's everyone's own journey basically. So it's like that kind of shit is cliche. Like everyone knows, but like no one really applies it in their life. Like people still compare themselves, especially Instagram. That's like the worst. I hate Instagram so much. Yeah. But so I posted that video and I was like, yo, these niggas about to get some great advice, you know what I'm saying? But then immediately after I posted it, I'm like looking at the views. I'm like, yo, I look at other people. Like, is this getting enough? Like, am I falling off? Like, am I doing okay? Like, this person has less, more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, all right, I need to take a step back because if I'm going to give this advice to people and I'm not really even applying it in my own life, like, let me try to figure it out before I go back into it. So that's why I haven't posted in a little bit because it'd be stressful, man. Like, I low-key be afraid of like falling off because like, especially here, I'm out here and these little kids are like, not little kids, but like these kids will be coming up to me and they're like, bro, like, I believe in you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to make it for us. Like, I'm like, dang, like it's more than just me. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, honestly, I have faith in the fact that like, I'll be able to do this forever. I feel like God, like I have faith in God. Like it's not just going to be just a one-time thing. Like I didn't think all this happened just so I could like get to 21 and then like go into some random job.
Yeah.
So you got 500,000 subscribers, bro. I'm surprised you're still in school.
That's bro.
Hey, kudos to you. I actually thought about that like fairly recently. You had posted something and you were at school, like in the library with your friends, and I was just like, this motherfucker's still in school. Let me had got these followers when I was in, like, I'd have been out of there.
Bro, it's because I feel like I realized how my life, I was always looking up, and niggas was like, just drop out, like go to LA. But now it's like I have 1 year left. That shit went by like this.
Yeah, no.
And niggas is just in LA still. Like we're on the same level basically. But I was able to like still be able to get my education. So it's like I'm gonna go out there and we gonna still be doing the same thing.
Real shit.
But people don't look at their lives like in terms of how long it really is. They just look in the moment and they're like, hey, gang. I'm telling you, like I would just be like, dang, like if I don't do this right now, if I don't get this money right now, but short money never makes long money. Like it's never long money for real. So I was like, okay, 4 years out of my whole life is really nothing. And now looking at like the 3 years that went by so fast, I'm like, yo, like that shit's kind of crazy. Yeah, I got to really like take this day by day. And now I got 1 year left. I can do whatever I want. But I really love college. Like I'm so glad I went.
Yeah, for sure.
College is a beautiful experience.
It's so much more than the school.
Honestly, I don't know what I learned for real. About like education, like I couldn't really tell you.
But about yourself?
About myself?
About people?
About people, about life, bro. Oh my God.
Yes.
If they put a degree and it just said life, like I should get that one. I don't know about business marketing for real.
Yeah, for real.
Like, yeah, man.
I feel you. That's the vibe. Like I think that's the one thing like is not emphasized enough. Like you get especially us, we get beat it into our heads that like it's about the education, and I think Americans understand that a little more. Just like college is an experience. It's like something you wait for, and then you get there, and it's like it's a transitional point in your life.
Yeah,
it's something that I feel like everybody, if you have, it's hard to say if you have the opportunity because there's always a way. Like there's a way. Sometimes you got to take on debt. Sometimes you got to go through JUCO. Whatever you got to do, but there's a way, and it's useful, man. Especially if you're young. Like if you ain't got shit else to do.
Exactly. I think what I wanted to do was I wanted to be the one that could show other people that doing both is possible. Because it's like there's so many examples of people that dropped out of college. Like people be like, yo, Steve Jobs dropped out. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the most famous, like influential people of all time. It's like, all right, nigga, you probably won't be Steve Jobs for real, but you could be. But the problem is like people always think that that's the only option.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I want to be the person that people could look to and say, it is possible to do both and have a good time and like get the most out of it.
Yeah.
So right now, I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, basically, yeah, that's the case right now. Like the fact that I'm able to do both, and damn, I lost my point. But yeah, that's keep going. You say something. I almost said antidote. I was thinking Travis Scott. But yeah, auto-tune.
No, it's kind of funny that you say that. I had like a similar passion. I started an organization when I was in school for the same purpose. Just different slant, but like not being able to be an artist and go to school. Because sometimes it's the opposite. Sometimes it's, you feel like you have to drop out. And then the other times you stick it out and you feel like you have to sacrifice the creative, Yeah. And if you, like, what you said just spoke to me, man. Like, if you can, the fact that you can actually do both.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can.
I mean, I commend people that can drop out and do it, because if I imagine my life dropping out, going, not even dropping out, but going straight, because I have friends that went straight from high school to LA.
Right.
And I just imagine, like, I would get eaten alive, bro. Like the type of person I was senior of high school, 18, bro, like I was just like, I would easily get, manipulated or like go into certain things, like in terms of like not really knowing who I am. So I'm trying to like figure it out through other people.
Right.
And I'll just find like the worst people and whatnot. I already know for a fact.
Word.
So yeah, college just for that, like, is probably the most important part for me, is like knowing, I know after getting out of college, like the rest of my life is still going to be a journey, but like, I have the foundation right now, which is the hardest part to get, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What you want to do? Like, as far as with the creative, obviously, business marketing kind of, it's like a general field. But on the creative side, what would you like to do after school and beyond?
I use business marketing for like, because I make like clothing and stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's like, when it comes to trying to be creative and trying to figure out a way to like get people to feel like they need a certain product, that all that kind of stuff is just really interesting to me. But, I don't know where I'm gonna go with that. Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be like.
Because you have the clothing brand, right?
Like good enough.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah. I like that.
Hey, bro, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
there's so many things. I feel like everyone relates to that in some way. Like that low-key came out of a relationship, and I didn't even realize that. Like, basically, I thought the whole time while I was in it and I was making it, I was like, this whole thing is about school and whatnot.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was like, the whole thing about being good enough is about school. I'm like, yo, I'm stressed out, but I feel like I'm not enough. But then after we got out of the relationship, I realized the whole time was about her. I was like, damn. Yeah. But hey, she paid my tuition low key, so it's like, I appreciate you.
By inspiring
exactly.
the shirt. Okay.
Yeah. It's not like she's straight up like sugar mama my way through college.
You got the gems.
I like that. Shit, you need to hit her back.
I'm saying like her.
You need to mend that relationship.
Quickly. That's the one.
No, literally.
Tuition?
She's a keeper.
She's an investor.
Oh my God, no, we wouldn't have never broke up if that was the case. But no.
Yeah, right.
Like, the fact that like she inspires something. Like that's something that I've always wanted, is like to create art out of something that like was a hard time for me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how so many singers and stuff, like it's so inspiring to hear an artist like create an album and they're like, yo, like you hear, bro, people let you into their real like soul for real.
Yeah.
And that kind of shit is beautiful. And I was like, I'll never get that through comedy, but then the shirts have been able to kind of like give me that kind of feeling, like where people really relate to something on a personal level. So that's been dope.
That's what's up.
Did you try to do music too, you said?
I want to be able to like produce, and that's just for fun, bro. I have to like, I can't die without creating music. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, bro.
Like I need to.
Some way.
Yeah, bro. We was just in the
You're
studio.
in the studio.
I dropped the worst freestyle of all time, and then this nigga came through and like killed it.
You know they're gonna play it. Like as soon as you say that, it's gonna cut into that.
Into my freestyle?
Not to mine, though.
Oh, nah, bro. Play his over my voice and on my mouth like this, and people are like, oh, shit. But no, like, I have to do something. I don't know if I would. I don't think I would. Well, I would definitely not sing. And then I don't think I would rap, but I really want to be able to, like, produce some stuff. Because I already do, like, I love doing mashups. I like editing already.
Yeah.
So it's like creating something out of what people have already made and putting stuff together is what I'm good at. There's a word for it. It's like composite something.
Yeah.
But I want to also be able to like use certain. This nigga keep giggling. What? Huh?
The word sampling.
No, not sampling. There's like a word. I was talking to a DJ. It's like it starts with a C, something. But I'll figure it out later. But yeah, that too.
The root word being compile. Something
compile, something like that. But anyway,
I was just yelling out C words. Cut.
Yeah.
Shit. Ooh, cup.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. There's just a lot of shit that like. That's crazy. I was telling him like, I was thinking about graduating.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I literally started tearing up, bro. I was like, oh shit, like this is really gonna happen. And the fact that like I'm gonna get my degree and I could do whatever I want, like pursue any type of dream I want.
Yeah.
I was talking to some dude on the airplane coming to going to LA like a week ago.
Yeah.
And he went to the school next to mine and he is living in Anaheim right now. Oh, sorry, I don't even know why I did that.
You just gotta delete that thing alone.
Yeah, dang, my bad. But I was not trying to rip apart your microphone. But I was talking to this dude on the airplane, and I was like, "How's that move to Anaheim? Like, I'm kind of scared, you know. I don't know if it's for me." He was just like, "Dude, you just gotta do it, bro. Like, you gotta take that risk. You gotta follow your dreams." I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, he's like literally was just inspiring the fuck out of me just then.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. After it's just like the possibilities, I feel like are endless. So music needs to be one of them. I don't know how, but it needs to.
So creative for sure. That's real.
I have to be creative, man.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Like just the fact that I was doing it when I was a kid just shows me like that's what my passion is.
It's part of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't something that I was like I saw somebody do. Well, it was something that I saw somebody do, but it wasn't like when I was 25 and I was like, because I feel like that's the age where you start being like, yo, I can make money off this and stuff. But when I'm a kid, I'm not thinking about none of that really.
Yeah.
It's just like this is so fun to me.
Yeah.
So that's how I know like where it comes from really inside. So.
Sunglasses. Go ahead, put it back on, man.
Yeah, no, literally like nigga said.
Auto-tune.
But no, I've been able to get like a lot of
Shit, I ain't gonna leave me out. Look.
yeah, bro, get back in here.
Back in here, bro. Let me get back in the dimension.
Let's get in formation, fellas.
Yeah. All right, bet.
But yeah, I've been able to make a lot of good friends online. Like, I'm excited to see, and that's what I'm hoping that like when I move out to LA, because now the fact that I only see them once a year, it's like I'm getting y'all in doses. But like if I'm out there, like, are we gonna still hang? Like for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But hopefully, yeah.
So that's the plan. Like after graduation, you gonna go out west?
Bro, I have to, bro. That nigga on the plane honestly inspired the fuck. I was like, I have to now.
Yeah.
He said you have to follow your dream and inspire, and that really is my dream. So if it's not LA, it would be New York.
Yeah.
But I just have to get out of like, for me, the DMV area. I think it's like cool, but
yeah,
I've been here this whole time, and a lot of the opportunities are on the West Coast. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I mean, especially in that business, for sure.
Oh yeah, easily.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Oh, shit.
I thought you were on a FaceTime, bro.
Oh,
Nah.
FaceTime with people now. Let's hit them.
That would be tight though. What if we just FaceTime people in?
We can do that.
Let's do it.
I will got the technology for that shit. Ain't that right?
We actually can do that. We can go live and FaceTime.
Bro, can I FaceTime my mom?
Yeah, do that.
Bro, do that shit.
No, she would definitely watch this then.
Nah.
And
Oh,
that'd be a
damn!
problem.
I forgot. I should have censored myself. Your mom's.
Yes,
going.
bro. Every time I curse just now. Y'all be bleeping?
What?
Bleep me only?
We're gonna smiley face you.
Bleep me too.
Bro, my content is clean. I keep it family friendly
It's gonna
for
be
real, bro. And that's the reason is because like my cousins be watching, my little cousins. My aunt be like sending me a picture of like them wearing my shirt, and I'm like, dang. Or they be like rewatching my videos because I don't post. They be watching my old ones. I'm like, yo, I gotta keep this clean.
So this is I'm gonna ask it in a clean way.
Yeah.
But you know, inquiring minds gonna want to know. You like Abishai girls? Or is that the goal?
Once I realized like I have to marry a Habesha girl, I was like, all right, I'm kind of done with the rest of this. Like there's like there's like other girls that like you gotta like grow up and like figure that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, all right, like I gotta stop playing around. I'm done.
Yeah.
I've never been with a white girl though in my entire life.
For real?
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Stop.
I'm dead ass.
Wow.
Bro, you missing out.
I'm good.
all the black girls out there get mad. Just, really? No. Come on. Don't knock it till you try it.
We did that. It went there.
My bad. Can we auto-tune that one?
That whole story.
It's like as soon as we put on the shades, this shit went dark. So no.
I feel like I can say whatever when you have shades on. Right?
Like, yeah.
Nobody can see me saying this. Nobody can hear me.
You actually, do you fuck with Abisha Entertainment?
Like what?
Like music, the YouTube video. Like, do you actually watch our stuff?
You talking about like Abisha comedies?
No, not.
Oh.
Like, I mean, real Abisha, like back home shit. Like,
Oh,
do you
like,
have any influences? Like, you know,
Afro type shit.
yeah, Teddy Afro.
I
Or,
mess with Teddy Afro, but like I've honestly never really got into because I understand the language, like 99%.
Yeah.
I don't speak the language.
yeah.
I'm eyeing up, but it's like I haven't really got into like listening to all the other stuff that's like from Ethiopia. Like trying to like really get into it. Like Muzmud would be playing like in my house.
Yeah.
But like I'm not looking at artists and being like, yo.
Yeah,
this
Muzmud
person-
and Zafan is.
Turn that off.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
No, I'm just
Dang, bro, you can't say that.
I can't say that. Somebody take
But yeah, what's some
away.
recommendations? After this, y'all gotta give me all the recommendations, bro.
I'm not the one to. I don't think we're the ones to ask.
Yeah, so you don't
Fat
even
tie,
know.
fat tie.
No,
That's
you know what
the
you do?
one.
Go. This is gonna be a shameless plug to the homies. Go ahead and just hit the Arif Zafan app. You ever Arif
No way,
Zafan?
there's that whole app for it.
Yeah, Arif Zafan.
Dang,
That's what it's called. Yeah.
Hold on, you got to spell that hoe first.
ARIFZEFEN. You know, we spell shit exactly like it sounds, just like
Yeah.
Fidel. Yeah, Arif Zafan. They got like it's like Ethiopian Pandora.
Okay.
Or Abisha Pandora. I don't know.
that's
Whatever
dope.
fucking terminology it is. Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, but that's a good place to find your shit. I mean, I'm not too woke with our own shit. I'm kind of ashamed, but I had to ask just to see if you were better than me.
No, I'm not. We're on the same level. I was about to be like, I was low-key like, dang, like these niggas about to cook me. Like,
Nah.
Bro, we on the same. I don't speak. I only understand too.
hey, why is that?
I don't know. It's somebody's fault in life. You know, mine.
Somebody
I think
teach me the
Somebody
language.
teaches me.
Bro, I honestly was like actively trying not to like speak it when I was a kid, bro.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I don't know. Like I was really like pushing away from like all the culture as a kid growing up.
I feel you. And it's probably because of where you were. Like
Oh, for sure.
I was out here and it's real, suburban.
Yeah.
Out here, using that terminology to mean other shit.
Mm-hmm.
But so like I wish I knew Benny. Like I didn't even the name Benny somebody didn't call me this until after I graduated high school. I was in college. You know, it's like damn, this would have been so fucking useful in school. They were gashing my shit. So I used to run away from it by every means, man. I used to be like, damn, shavy beard, you look like I used to be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Like it was bad. But then I don't know what hits us, but we're like, ah man, that's probably that's us. And then it just reverts real fast.
It really takes, I feel like, until you're like becoming an adult to like realize like the actual like how important it is.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, you don't really realize. And it'll be like, what's it called? Like third grade or something like that, and it'll be like bring food to school day, and I'm bringing like I'm not trying to bring no like dodo what to school.
Word.
Like open that bitch up, and like people are like you know what I mean? So like I brought like injera just to show people. And like pass it around like when I'm talking about my country.
No.
Bro, it was the worst mistake of my life, bro.
Just the
injera.
Oh yeah, I fucked up too. I did that.
Bro, like,
They're like,
bro,
what
this
is
kid
this,
is like,
sour
what's
ass?
that?
Yeah.
He throws it. Everyone
it's
starts
stick-
laughing. I'm like, the teacher is like, nigga, what? The teacher?
Yeah, that's fucked
Bro,
up.
that was messed up. That low-key like scarred me as a child. It'd
Yeah.
be shit like that, bro. Like people are like, why kids just be like, look, kids in general, like kids are just mean.
Kids are the worst. Yeah.
So like when you're different in some type of way, like it's
That's
like,
what I was gonna get at. When you're young, it's more about trying to like identify with the group,
you gotta fit in.
and then you get older, you're like, I need to find my own identity. Like it reverses.
Dang,
You see what I'm
yes.
saying? And then that's when you're like, oh shit,
Mhm.
I'm different or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm Habesha.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
That's deep.
Yeah. I don't. Why do I feel like that's a given?
That's
Like,
not.
people
Yeah,
don't-
that's not. It's deep, but it's like it's facts. Like I feel
Yeah.
like we all kind of like went through, or like at least feel it.
Yeah, that's feel like that's natural, you know. When that's if you look at kids, that's all it is. Like nobody wants to be alone. Like well, you could tell there are some of those who are like the off in the corner type, and they got it from the beginning. But a lot of times everybody trying to fit in, and so shit. Yeah, I'm trying to change my name so you can say it a certain way where it's consistent, even though it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, know the TV shows and all this. I go home, ain't none of this shit's none of it applies. You know what I'm saying? So you get older and then you're like, all right, fuck all that shit. I am who I am.
Yeah, it's literally like all minority kids. Like
Yeah.
all first. You know what's crazy? Can I just say this real quick? I was talking to him about like being one of the first like generations of people that's coming here. And I feel like growing up, I was like, dang, there's not that many like Abishas in mainstream media.
Right.
So I was like, there's nobody I'm watching. Because right now, what I'm trying to do is be like the person that I needed growing up. So all the people that watch me, like that need somebody that to be like, yo, this is an Abisha that's like, he's Ethiopian, he loves being Ethiopian, he thinks it's cool. It's like, I want to be like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was nothing like that for me. And I was like, why is that? And I realized how it's like just because we're the first generation. So I was just thinking about like 100 years from now, if they still allow us here, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna just, if we make it for real, everyone in like all the way down the line is just gonna be like, those were the first people to really make it in America. Yeah. And that's just like crazy to me. That's like another level of pressure where it's like, dang, if I don't make it, it's like, dang. But like The Weeknd,
yeah,
he's like, that's really gonna be like down in history as like the first person to really like, one of the first to like in music in America
for us,
mainstream type shit.
Yeah,
that's
like,
just that kind of just blew my mind when I realized.
Yeah, that it
we're never the first. Like I'm never the first in anything, so I'm just excited. I'm like, oh dang, I made it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, yeah. I think I realized that we actually had a conversation. Me and my boy were here, in the studio the other night, and just realizing that because of our specific situation, our parents came here, or in some cases we migrated here ourselves, but we were the ones raised here, entrenched here. So we got all this culture like in our subconscious, and then we have what's right in front of us, and we have it can be pressure, but it's also like a blessing. It's like an opportunity
for sure
to be those guys, man. That shit. That's what gets me going. And then, but one of the things you said, and I happened to be talking about this last night, so it's kind of off topic, but I still want to talk about it, get y'all's opinion on it. You mentioned like if they still allow us here, right? And I
hey bro,
I'm on a different plane with this because, and I used to be very radical, and I've kind of mellowed out over the years, and I'm kind of like, I'm starting to tap into where I used to be. Yeah, it's actually when I was your age, and that makes me feel really old, but that's when I was like really like on that same train. And I don't believe we should really, I mean, for the principal reason of like based off principle, based off of just keeping people to their word, we should obviously push for things, right, in this country. But I'm really about like and I can't remember the term, somebody said it to me last night, but essentially it's reversing the brain drain. Like I believe that a lot of what we need to be doing is like packing up and heading
out of here.
I don't know where we going.
Like
it was like I gotta leave tomorrow. No,
I'm saying like whether it's
like
where's the move?
Whether it's physically right.
No, I ain't got no passport.
What I'm saying is whether it's physically or like there is obviously an advantage that we've got. There's a privilege that we have being born and raised here versus like who we know, people we have back home. You know what I'm saying? Or just around the world. And our perspective is different, right? But then even people who don't necessarily know where they come from, right? If we struggle so much to try to be a part of a nation that it clearly don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas where we're actually from got all the resources, got all the shit that the world actually needs. And we have the education, we have the Western perspective, we have the privilege to take all of this that we've established by being next to these motherfuckers and take that shit back home.
Yeah,
and if you know what I'm saying, if we decided to do that, I just feel like it would shift the tides of the entire planet.
That's like some Malcolm X shit.
Yeah, they might come
some shit that's like never happened before.
No, yeah, and they might come get me for that shit. But that's the shit I used to be on, and that's where I'm headed back to. Because it's like in reality, bro.
You
like,
to move back to Addis.
Eventually, it's always been a goal to get back. Yeah, to go back there. Like people, you know, you set up your retirement, right? You build up a 401k or an IRA or whatever. I believe shit. Why not build up a house out there? Why not? You know, you're putting your money to save away for something. You could save and build some shit over there. You don't even have to live there. You can rent it out. Now you got a whole ass account out in another. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many perspectives, so many ideas to how you could live your life. But I say at the end of the day, we know where we come from, so we're at a very like high level advantage. You know what I'm saying? But even people who don't know where they come from know they don't come from here. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I don't know, man. I just feel like sometimes you got to flip the whole game on its head. It's like, bet that's what you want. Then what you gonna do when all of like the Black America in itself is like an enormous economy. It's like a top 10 economy in the world. Just Black America. We spend more than every fucking other group in America, and we're only like 13%. So imagine if that chunk of the economy just fucking left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's radical, even if it was like in over
Jordans,
even if it's over time. No, I mean, what I'm saying is, even him, he could be here. He could be selling his shoes here. We could be pimping America out for what it is, getting the money out of here for what it is. But we don't gotta be here. It's 2018. You could do shit online. You could do shit. But you don't have to physically be here anymore.
Y'all ready?
Shit.
We gonna get out of here?
Oh, yeah. You feel me, bro? Hey, I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying.
On deck, ready.
Let's go.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Are you getting me hyped? Oh shit!
I'm just saying, like, it's something I've thought about since I was young. You know what I'm saying?
I've really been like, I feel like I was like, when you talking about like being like radical, not radical, but like have you heard like To Pimp a Butterfly when it's talking about at the end, Tupac's talking about like you only get like 30 years, and then like when you get older after that, like you really don't be out here like marching like that. And it's like I feel like I already got there. Like I got tired.
Yeah.
Like, you know, of the cycle and whatnot. And I was like, dang, like I'm already like 21, and like I kind of stepped away just because it's so bad for you mentally. Like it's so stressful. I'm like, I don't want to think about this every day, all day. So
that's literally what I'm saying. I was at your. I'm telling you this now, so you don't do that shit. Like don't fall off. Don't fall back, because like at the end of the day, there's a reason why that is bestowed upon you, bro. Yeah. People don't have that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you put on this earth to do that shit, bro. And if you gonna struggle through it, shit, everybody struggles through it, but you got to do it, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. But I'm definitely trying to get motherfuckers to go back, bro. At least visit. Like there has to be. I mean,
I'm trying to go for a year so I can learn the language. It's like I was thinking about like the fact that like if I don't learn the language and like my kids don't learn the language, it's like dang, I ended it.
Bro, I was there
right
for
here.
2 months.
Like
I was there for 2 months, and like I went from.
You speak fluently?
I can't say I speak fluently, but
like, basically
I can hold my own for sure.
Yeah, I was there for 2 weeks, and I was basically like doing mostly Amharic. So I was like, if I'm out here 6 months to a year. When I'm like, I don't know, like established and I don't gotta worry about shit.
Yep.
And I don't really want to do that. But yeah, I think that the problem is I get back here and there's no one really to talk about in Amharic too. So I just forget slowly. But yeah, I think 6 months is enough time to really get a hold of it.
Honestly, it is, bro. It is, because it becomes the first couple months is survival. You kind of have to.
Yeah.
And then from that root foundation, understanding of the language, you just build upon it. The hardest thing in Amharic, honestly, is the conjugations. You know what I'm saying? You have a root word, and then that root word can turn into fucking a dozen different words. You know what I'm saying? Because of a couple things you put on the beginning or end of the word.
Yeah.
So that's what makes Amharic crazy, bro. But everything else is not too bad.
We got time, bro. Like we could literally do anything in life. Oh my God. I don't know. Like that shit, like I don't know. I just be thinking about that. And when you really just think about how your life is, like you don't have to just do everything right now. It's like you got time to just figure everything out.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, my kids are not gonna know, but it's like I don't got kids right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have to worry about kids. Like I can figure it out, and eventually they will be okay. So yeah.
Word, man.
Yeah. How about y'all? Do y'all like Habesha girls? We just took it all the way, like.
Yeah, definitely do.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, they left you, bro. After you said that comment, you can't come back.
I definitely do.
You don't discriminate, though.
I don't discriminate, my friend.
Yeah. I mean, I'll prioritize Habesha, like relationship, and you know, that's the ideal. I mean, shit, there's just so much to not just being Habesha, but like itself, but the fucking marginal life we live, because we're like in between so much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so
wait, what do you mean? Hold on.
Yeah, I got you. So when you've been to Ethiopia?
Yeah, I went like 2 years ago.
Okay, so when you went to Ethiopia, there was like a sense of camaraderie. Oh, I'm in Ethiopia. But there was also a sense of like, oh shit, I'm American. Like you felt how American you were, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then when you're in America, there's like, oh, I'm American, but then there's that like feeling.
Dang. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I
don't belong nowhere.
Exactly. We're marginal. We're in a different space. So the only woman that I feel like will completely.
That's a fact. Wow.
Deal with is another one like me.
Damn, bro, I wish that girls hit me.
I be thinking.
I realize
about life,
that's
bro.
crazy.
That's why I don't be going out. When people be like, what do you be doing? I be at home. I'm thinking, bro, about life. I swear to God. I just be thinking, bro, and. That's
Like I wish I had a Habesha dating app right now.
Where can we find such a thing?
Let's find it.
Yeah,
it's a perfect commercial.
You're welcome. But yeah, man, that's I'm down for the Habesha cause, bro.
I'm down for it.
But what
this
I
is
was
the place to find it this week too. This is where you find your wife.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why I was like, you tripping on this. I'm
Nigga, there's always next year, bro.
No, there's
Yes.
this year. Live in the moment. What happened? What did you say earlier?
I said I live in the moment, but I don't gotta be stressed in the moment. And I know
You
it's
ain't
gonna
gonna be stressing.
Nigga.
Look, bro, like let's be real about relationships too, bro. Like there is the first relationship you need to establish is with yourself before you can
Facts.
get into it.
And that's why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I realized when I was in the last one. Like, I haven't fully got there with myself. And I haven't fully got there with God. And I was like, I don't want to jump into something else without, like, fully understanding who I am and what I want from a relationship.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, in there, like, I felt like a child. Like, I'm a child, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was my first, or it was like my second relationship. So now it's like, I know exactly what I want. That's what dating is.
Yeah.
You get to, like, it's a trial. You figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Just meet. You just got to meet different women, talk, date. The problem with people,
right,
they think.
I don't know, because I go deep. My problem is that shit usually ends up with broken hearts for me.
Exactly.
No, because-
And I'm not
okay.
trying to deal with that.
So
That's a lot of pressure.
The thing is, the problem is in dating and in relationships, a lot of things are not established up front.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is the runaround. A lot of guys will tiptoe about what they're really, what their real intentions are because they don't want to, I guess, lose that person per se.
Girls do that too, by the way.
Yeah, girls do the same thing. But if you're dating and you're open, like, we're not in a relationship, we're dating, hey, what are you doing? You want to go out? You're getting to know each other, you're becoming friends. It doesn't have to be nothing physical. It can be it can be platonic, but it's just dating, it's not something you're committed to.
Yeah.
So it ain't nothing wrong. That's just how you date. So if you meet girls out here, ain't nothing wrong. You meet another girl, how she gonna get mad because you got her number 2? I don't owe you nothing. Like, I didn't get your number and say, oh, you're my girlfriend now.
Yeah.
You mine, girl. Come here. Come home with me, because every time I text you to come home that night, you don't come. You don't want to come over, but then you get mad when I get another girl's number.
Yeah.
Shit.
This nigga was in his bag.
That's my feelings, dog.
Oh my God.
I'm upset. Shit.
Oh my God.
I'd have told this shit. Come and talk to me. I really wanna.
That was a whole, that's definitely an experience you had, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's real life, man. This years of experience, man. I can put you on game, man. With this dating, man. Because you young. You've only been in one relationship. I've only been in one relationship. But I love myself every day.
It's just something that,
2
like,
times a day.
it's just something that happens. Oh no. Fucking Jill and Pamela, all your friends.
This, what does Chappelle say? Something like to sit on my head. Give myself a stranger.
Make a note.
Yo!
They're like, there's a stranger in the room. I be doing that shit with my offhand too.
Yo.
So it's like, it really catch me off guard.
Hey, where did you come from?
Yeah. Oh my God. When did you get here?
What a pleasant surprise.
I didn't even hear the door open.
Oh my God. Bro.
What's up, man?
Hey, bro. What was you about to say? I don't even remember.
I need to talk about Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. We be going.
No, oh yeah. No, I was just about to say it's a lot to have to be responsible for somebody else, man. Shit. So
No, for real.
yeah. Proceed with caution. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, because you don't know, man. You might have a kid out there and you might not even really know that.
All right, stop.
Somebody gonna pop
You're
up.
gonna be watching this like, I knew it.
This is Nathan Zed's baby. Look at the curls.
Somebody drop
You are hiding a child.
Yeah, exactly.
like,
Somebody gonna drop a freestyle on your ass real quick.
Oh my goodness.
Little Zed.
It's too much.
That nigga go YouTube. That nigga just gonna send you a fucking video. Daddy. He just watch. He's at home watching your YouTube videos because you don't visit him. You don't FaceTime him. He's like,
I was hiding the world from my kid. I was hiding the kid from my world. Wait, some shit like that. I said that all wrong.
It's alright. That's the reality of the
Yeah.
situation, though.
Facts. But nah, bro. It's beautiful to just like not have to like worry about nobody else right now. And I just enjoying that.
Yeah, and it.
Like not even like, I don't know, I just be like texting girls. And once I realize I'm like once I realized I showed a text to my boy and I'm like, bro, how do I respond to this? Like, oh, I can't put the period here because I gotta put the. Should I put an emoji? She put an emoji. Like, I hate that shit, bro.
You gotta use GIFs.
Yeah.
GIFs are the go-to.
Dang, I didn't really think about that, but low
GIFs,
key.
bro.
Low key.
Girls love GIFs too. They be hitting it with the ha-ha, the heart, you know, the shit you be hold it down.
Hey, bro.
I'll be using the shit out of the GIFs, you know what I'm saying? Like the one with the...
So you a GIF nigga?
I'm a GIF
Am I wrong?
ass
Is it
dude.
GIF or GIF?
Yeah, it's a GIF, bro.
It's
Is
GIF,
it?
right?
It's a GIF.
Right?
I don't fucking know.
GIF.
I don't feel like
Yeah,
all
shit.
that.
You don't feel like good?
Good, yeah.
Goof. And
Good
I'm
cookie
out
guy.
now, it's goof.
GIF. That's what I'm thinking. GIF. GIF.
In English is GIF. GIF and GIF.
GIF. I love GIF. I love.
Yeah, it is GIF.
That's what's up, man. So, what's we were talking about music earlier. You know, every time we end the show, we play out with some music. We're gonna give you the power today, though.
Oh, it's over?
I mean, it's not over, but I definitely want to know what the hell we're gonna play.
I
wasn't sure because we were.
Barhana?
Yeah,
Barhana?
yeah,
I think Janet. That's my joint, bro.
yeah.
2 years straight, like that's my song of the summer.
That shit goes hard.
Low-key 3 years. That came out in 2016.
You
Dang.
fuck with like know him personally?
I've DM'd him. I was like, bro, your music is amazing. And this was like back, well, he's still like coming up. But now it's like people, he got his shit in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Grey Law, I think, was in Atlanta. And then he was like, bro, if he was watching this, bro, he told me, he promised me new music end of December, like an EP. Nigga, it's July. And I haven't got anything,
Damn.
bro.
Nigga on BunaTime time.
Yeah, I'm exposing you, bro. No, I just want new music for him because he got the EP. And I'm still listening to that EP. There's not many EPs from 2016 I'm still listening to. That's crazy.
That's what's up, man.
Really took a page out of our book. He's like, yeah, it's coming soon. It's coming soon.
Literally, bro. That's the only way.
Look at detox, nigga.
Detox. Been waiting for that for like what, 20 years now?
Oh, it never comes.
Oh, it never coming. That dude got his billions and retired.
That's crazy, bro. I just think it's dope that you're an inspiration to kids. I won't say to kids. It's really young adults, which is when it's real pivotal. That's when we start doing dumb shit. To be honest, you know what I'm saying. When you're a kid, you can get away with doing little shit, and then I don't know how it is out in Virginia, but in Texas, man, shit. I think they start targeting you in high school. You know what I'm saying? Especially in like the burbs. Police, like the law, like the world.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like y'all know what I'm
I
saying.
didn't know what he meant by that.
He's been on some like real Malcolm X shit
Bro, I'm
today.
telling you, back in my
let's
bag.
go.
Bro. My eyes bloodshot, but my jet don't lag, bro. I'm like, I'm on a different way.
I was like, what happened this week to you, bro? Did you have a run-in with the laws?
Nah, hell nah, bro. The laws, nah, man. We talked about this yesterday. Me and the police, man, we got a,
Got a mutual understanding.
yeah, we got mutual understanding, man. I don't fuck with you. I'm respectful. Just don't fuck with me.
It's a wallet.
It's a wild, straight up.
my
Hey,
phone.
hey, that's me.
Yo.
I'm hey.
Oh my God.
How you doing today, officer? Yeah, all right, bye. That's me.
Well, when we close it off, he's gonna have to do the freestyle too.
Oh yeah, you got to drop. You got to drop something acapella though, so you're not pressured with a beat.
No,
To be fair, that beat we was using earlier like changes
hard,
up.
yeah,
It changes
it's hard,
up.
bro.
It was hard in there. That's why I changed my flow like 5 times.
Yeah, that was impressive. I don't know if I could do all this.
But no, the auto-tune, everything sounds better auto-tune.
Oh, so we on auto-tune?
We really gonna do that?
Bet. Hold up. Wait.
you think we was screaming
Does everyone do a freestyle at the end?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, bet.
You act like
You would know if you watched the show.
Awkward. This is gonna be the first one I watch. Yeah. And I'll be like, oh, I kind of messed with that. And I'm gonna go watch the other one.
Be like, where's the freestyle?
Did you
I know, yeah, literally. I'll be, oh, wow. Oh, my God.
I meant hit it.
Nigga, right now?
Yeah, right now.
She think I'm playing. I'm just super saiyan. I'ma hit her like Goku. She tryna go cool. Nah, I'm like, bitch, you gon' stay cool.
That's that Picasso baby. That's that new age. I like that. I'm done. Shit. Hey man, that's all we needed. That's all we had.
Yeah, that's how you close the show right there.
Anticipation, man. Honestly, man, like this has been fun, bro. Like a lot of the times, I really feel like we could talk forever. I feel like we're probably not gonna leave the studio for a while because we having a good fucking time.
I got to get to our party.
Huh? Yeah, I know. You got to roll. That's
Oh, that started and shit.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah, bro.
Bro, where you at?
Yeah, bro, it's party time. I'd say I got it in my calendar. Upcoming event. I hail my niggas in. Afro wave.
Wave.
Yeah, man. So you gonna hit the Afro wave, right?
I guess.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bro, I honestly don't know what's going on. I really just go with the flow. Like I stopped asking. I remember when I was like started partying first.
Yeah.
I was like on Wednesday, like, yo, what's the move for Saturday? Like trying to figure it out. Now I literally just have no idea, and I just be hitting that whatever is up. So you said Afro wave?
I think we're like literally about to hit that like right after.
Okay, so
like right now.
5:30?
Like we're late. It's like a day party thing.
Oh, it's a day party. Oh yeah, I heard about it yesterday.
We about to be 6 hours early.
Oh my god.
Nah, that shit jumping right now, probably.
White people time. Let's go.
Yeah, bro.
Oh my god, bro.
We gotta get there before the door opens. We're first.
Niggas be camping out for functions, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. But on some real shit, definitely glad you came to Dallas.
Hey, man.
I appreciate you swinging by for the show too, man. Real talk, man.
Fun. And
It's
I
a
never
pleasure
talked to y'all, so it's like,
Yeah.
It's good to meet you, man.
it's crazy. Good
We
to meet
just
you,
met, actually, y'all.
That's what I'm saying.
Honestly,
We
yeah.
never knew him.
It's interesting. It's like when you have a conversation for the first time with people like on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like real, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just interesting. Like we had a good conversation, even though it's the first time. It would have been weird if it was just awkward.
Yeah.
And we got that shit on camera. And be like, damn, bro.
Like, yeah, bro.
So, you do videos, huh?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
But
Yeah, man.
yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up, man. As always.
Always wrap it up, bro.
Always wrap it up. Please wrap it up, man. It's we're gonna end the show with Barhana, right? Barhana, right? That's who we rocking with.
Barhana. Yes.
All right, Barhana, Janet. That's what we playing the show out with. Again, my man.
Vibes, you know?
Yes, sir. My man Nathan Zed was in the building. Appreciate you. It's love, man. And always love.
And suck it easy.
Love. I didn't know that's the thing we're supposed to say at the end. Like,
Say suck it easy at the end.
Say, everybody else say.
On the slow side. On the slow side.
hey, thank you. Oh my god, I was drinking this water this whole time. Y'all got a bathroom?
Hey, Mrs. Hubert, you think that they should hang with us? Can't feel my music, we used to dance so the lonely Smunk from my monastery, carried my bags out the door. Lit that shit with a big, hit a jig through the ash with the cash in the knapsack. Used to love me, I used to love you. We had the phone, but did you love me like I loved you? Wonder if you'll dismiss me. Maybe light skin or fit me. Decadent, executive. Make sure no nigga never miss me. No. Once I go into the darkness, his darkest darkness. Wonder if you'll dismiss me. Maybe light skin or fit me. Decadent, executive. Make sure no nigga never miss me. No. Once I go. Hey, listen, Janet, cool if I call you Janet. Been hanging on this branch in the canopy out in Canada. Man, just mangled my manager. Text say I'm about to vanish. What we doing this weekend was thinking it's time to dance. Used to love me, I used to love you. We had the phone, but did you love me like I loved you? Wonder if you'll dismiss me. Maybe light skin or bit me. Decadent, executive. Make sure no nigga never miss me. No. Once I go into the darkness, his darkest darkness. Wonder if you'll dismiss me. Maybe light skin or bit me. Decadent, executive. Make sure no nigga never miss me. No. Once I go. Darkest darkness. Said I wonder. Said I wonder. Said I wonder. Said I wonder why I want love. I just want love. Said I wonder. Said I wonder. Said I wonder why I want love. I just want love. Said I wonder. Said I wonder. Said I wonder. I just want love.
Ada rambut